Have you ever heard that you need to use informational interviews for your job search? You know, the kind of career advice that we all nod at but rarely follow. It's a bit like my family doctor tells me, you should cut down on your coffee. I smile, agree, then pour myself another cup. If the idea of approaching a professional feels daunting, especially if you're an introvert like me, trust me, I get it. When I was younger, a lot younger, and with way more questionable fashion choices, I even found it difficult to order food at McDonald's, so I know what it's like. But don't worry. Today, I'm going to show you how to build authentic connections and gain valuable career insights by asking the right questions. I'm Matthew Geddes, an introvert, coffee lover, and career coach with over 20 years of experience helping people to achieve their career goals. Whether you're an introvert or just nervous, I'm here to help you have success with these interviews, or coffee chats as they're often known as. And yes, preparation is key. First, let's begin with what not to ask. What's your least favorite thing about your job? This just sets a negative tone. It's like asking someone what they hate about puppies. Just don't. What does your typical day look like? Boring. Unless your typical day involves fighting dragons or time travel, you're better off skipping this one. Can you describe your company culture? This often yields vague answers. It's kind of like asking if the office Wi-Fi works. Nobody really knows until it doesn't. So what are effective questions? They're open-ended and invite detailed responses. Think of it as the conversational equivalent of asking, how do you take your coffee? They encourage deep thinking and provide valuable insights. They make the person feel valued and respected, positioning them as the expert. They build empathy and rapport, potentially leading them to become a mentor. And lastly, they show that their guidance could positively impact your career success, making them more invested in helping you. Now, here are a few of my favorite questions. What aspect of your role do you find most rewarding? This brings positive energy to the conversation. Everyone loves sharing what makes their career feel worthwhile, kind of like asking someone what part of vacation they'd relive again. Have you ever worked with interns? And if so, what types of projects did they work on? This is a great way to discuss potential internship opportunities without being too direct. If I have additional questions, is it okay if I reach out to you? Always ask this at the end of your conversation to keep the door open for future communication. It's like asking if you can come back for seconds at dinner, polite but effective. Remember, the key is to be genuinely curious. Think of it as like being a coffee connoisseur. You're not just drinking the coffee, you're experiencing it, learning about it, appreciating the nuances. Steve Dalton's The 2-Hour Job Search provides a structured approach to using information interviews effectively. His advice isn't just about the what, but also the why behind each question, ensuring you make a lasting impression. It's the kind of strategy that makes you feel like you're in a session with a career therapist. Here's a suggested sequence for your conversation. Start with small talk. How's your day going? Or what project are you currently working on? This helps build rapport and warms up the conversation. It's like chatting about the weather in Calgary, where I live, where you can experience all 4 seasons in one day. Just don't forget your sunscreen, winter coat, and umbrella. Next, move into personal insight. What surprises you most about your job? This can lead to engaging stories and personal insights. It's like asking a chef about their most surprising kitchen mishap. There's always a good story there. Discuss trends. What trend is most impacting your role right now? This helps you to understand the broader industry shifts and makes you look like someone who reads more than just the headlines. Fourth, seek advice. If you were me, what would you be doing to prepare for a career in this field? This can position the professional as a potential mentor. It's like asking a seasoned barista for their advice on perfecting your latte art. The secret is not to give up after your first few mistakes. 5. Inquire about next steps. What next steps do you recommend for someone in my situation? This shows you're serious about your career planning and looking for actionable advice. It's like asking for directions when you're clearly lost but still trying to look confident. Now here are some key takeaways. Ask engaging, open-ended questions that encourage detailed responses and insightful conversation. Use a structured approach to guide your interview, from small talk to advice and next steps. Prepare thoroughly to make sure you make the most out of the meeting and build meaningful connections. If this video has provided you with valuable insights, hit the like button and subscribe for more career advice. I'd love to hear about your experiences with information interviews or coffee chats, or any additional tips that you might have. Check the link below for a list of questions. Good luck with your next career conversation.